everybody, I'm Eleni, and today I am going to describe my weight loss journey in the hopes of inspiring you. Last year in February, I watched a docu-series called I Thrive by a gentleman called John McMahon. You can Google search him and hopefully you can find his videos and watch them yourself. But he was very overweight and had diabetes, and my grandmother had diabetes and died of diabetic complications, and I did not want to follow that journey myself. So after watching that video, I was very inspired to lose weight. And throughout my life, I have lost weight and I've gained weight and I've tried a million different diets. And, I've always gone back to what seemed like a set point for me of about 30-40 pounds overweight. So that video really inspired me to the point that this has been the longest that I have ever maintained my weight loss, and I am so adamant to continue it. I will do whatever I can to not let myself fall back to where I used to be. So what I did was I used to drink wine all the time. I'd come back from a long, hard day at work and I'd pour myself a glass or two, or sometimes even three, but that was the most I ever did, glasses of wine. So here are all these empty calories that I'm drinking. And once you drink wine, you get a little tipsy and you don't care about, how much you eat. So I was stuffing my face and just gaining all this weight. And then on weekends, of course, was even worse because you go out, you're, enjoying yourself, you have company, and you know the story. I don't even have to get there. So I decided that I would cut out alcohol completely. That was tough in the beginning. It was really, really tough. But now it's been way over a year and I don't even care. And I have not touched alcohol since then. And quite honestly, you get so used to it that you get to a point where I have no desire and no interest to have any. And then I was watching some videos about intermittent fasting, and I thought that was really interesting. So I incorporated intermittent fasting in my diet. And for the past 13 years, I have followed a 100% pretty much plant-based diet, with the exception of honey. I use honey every now and then, but I use a whole foods plant-based diet, and I love eating that way. I feel great, and my skin glows, and I just feel overall much better on that. Of course, everybody eats a different way and they feel good or bad in whatever way that they eat. But I do advocate a plant-based diet. So I decided to incorporate intermittent fasting, and I just wouldn't eat dinner. And so I would have, I would eat my food between say 8 in the morning until 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I'd have my breakfast, I'd have snack like fruit in between, and then I'd have my lunch. And within about a period of 4 months, I lost 30 pounds. And I just felt amazing. And I have maintained it within a pound or 3 of that. I have maintained my weight. And what I do is I weigh myself every single day, or at least I try to weigh myself every single day. And this way I hold myself accountable. If I see that I've gained a pound because I cheated over the weekend, then I nip it in the butt right away, and I maybe fast the next day, or I restrict my calories very much for the next 2 or 3 days after that, and then I get back to where I was. So I just fluctuate and bounce back and forth like that. But the only way I can maintain that is by weighing myself every day. This way I know if I've gained a pound or 2, and I stop it right there without letting it keep going. So I would love to hear your comments on how you maintain your weight loss, and what you do. And if you have a very inspirational story that you would like to share, I would love to have you on my channel. We can either meet if you live in the Bay Area or if you don't, we can Skype, and I can showcase your story in the hopes of inspiring others to lose weight as well. And if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe to my channel and click the alert button so that you can be notified each time I post a new video. I will also be posting some before and after photos, embarrassing ones at that, so that you can see, my weight loss transformation. Until next time, be strong.